Sometimes in a question you're asked to express the given information as a fraction or a percentage. In both cases you need to start by forming a fraction. Now, in the first examples we're going to look at, the bottom will be a total. And the top will be the amount for the specific property or group that you've been asked about. So once you've got your top and your bottom for your fraction, you're then going to simplify your fraction, and then if you actually need it to be a percentage, then you're going to convert it into a percentage. Now I'm not going to go into how to do converting to percentages. Go and look up the video on that if you want to find out. So let's have a go at an example. So in this situation, there's a group of people who are having lunch. 9 people opt for beef, 6 people opt for chicken, 3 go for salmon, and 2 choose the vegetarian option. And we're being asked to work out what percentage opt for chicken. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to know how many people there were in total. So there's 9 plus 6, which is 15, plus 3, which is 18, plus 2, so that makes 20. So the bottom of our fraction is going to have 20 on it. Now they've asked us about chicken, so the number of people who went for chicken is the number that's going to go on top, so that's 6 over 20. So that's our initial fraction. So now we're going to simplify that fraction. So we can divide the top and the bottom by 2. That gives us 3 over 10. And because they've asked us for that as a percentage, 1/10 is 10%, so 3/10 leads us to 30%. So there's a different type of question which also needs to have percentage form at the end, and this is where we're dealing with percentage change. It'll either be a percentage increase or a percentage decrease. Start by working out what the actual increase or decrease is by doing a subtraction sum. Then once you've got that, you're going to form up a fraction again. Even though you want a percentage, remember we're starting with a fraction. But this time the bottom is going to be the original value, which won't always necessarily be the biggest value, but it's the starting point. So the bottom is always the original value. The top again is the increase or the decrease that you've actually worked out. So the top will be the actual increase or decrease. Again, once you've got your fraction, you're going to simplify it and then convert it into a percentage. So let's do an example. So Joan weighed 78 kilograms at the start of the year. After eating healthily and exercising more for 3 months, Joan now weighs 72 kilograms. What is her percentage weight loss? So the first thing we're going to do is work out her actual decrease in weight. So we've got 78 minus 72, that gives us a 6 kilogram weight loss. In terms of our fraction, the 6 is going to go on the top. Remember, it's the original that goes on the bottom, so her original weight was 78, so that goes on the bottom. So now we're going to simplify this. So we're going to divide by 2. That will give us 3 over 39, which we can simplify one step further. Dividing by 3. Now we've got 1 over 13. Okay, so now you're going to convert this into a percentage. In this particular case, you would use a calculator. So 1 divided by 13 will give you the decimal form, then multiply by 100, that gives you the percentage. And so you'll find if you do that, that 1 over 13 is the same as 8% if we round it off to 2 decimal places.